I know you're hurt. Whether it's relationships, you're tired of being rejected, whether it's money, you're tired of not having enough. You feel like you're not enough. You feel like, why is reality doing this to me? Or heck, I mean, you might even be upset at God. Why is God doing this to me? Well, I've been there, and it sucks. It really sucks, right? It really feels like someone's out to get you. It really feels like, your back is up against the wall, and just when you get a little bit of ounce of motivation to go after it, or you get a little bit of movement, but then what happens? They stop texting you. What happens? The job interview fails, and the numbers that they were offering in the beginning were not where you want, right? Or you had a little bit of money, and then all of a sudden you look at your bank account and where did it go, right? Every single time that you want to get to the finish line, you keep failing. But one of the many reasons why this mindset fails is because you are putting the money and you're putting love, or that specific person, you're putting them as the character, as the role of a celebrity. And you are acting like the fan. You see, the fan waits there on the sidelines, right? The girl, she's like, oh my God, it's Beatlemania. Okay? They farted in Shea Stadium when they were playing Can't Buy Me Love, and there's the women just trying to catch the farts. They're like, oh. That's you. You are catching the farts of the money and the success, and please text me. I love the smell of that shit. That's what you're doing. You are worshiping them so much that you are just digging yourself a deeper hole. Now, why are you digging yourself? How are you digging yourself a deeper hole? Well, think about it. Do you really believe that somebody wants to be with the fan? Do you think that, Cristiano Ronaldo, okay, I had a client want to manifest him, and at this point, homeboy can't even manifest a World Cup to save his life, but you think he gives a shit about being with one of the billions of fans that he has? No, he's going to choose the one that sticks out like a sore thumb, and the one that sticks out like a sore thumb is not going to be one of the millions of fans who are like, I love you, Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you know how many times he's heard that someone loves him, that they're his biggest fan, right? But you see, that's you. And do you really think that money is going to choose you, that that person is going to want to be with you when you are acting as the fan? Okay, Neil Arthos, well, what do? You stop being the fan and you start pedestalizing yourself. Okay, well, how do we do it? First of all, you take back your power. Okay? You see, if you were to take an inventory and look at the way that you talk to yourself, you're going to notice that even when someone compliments you, hey, I like your shoes. Thanks. It's like somebody fucking told you that, onomatopoeia shamalalamadadongedong. It's like a fucking gibberish to you when someone compliments you, right? Shit, I've seen babes, 10 out of 10, ginormous ass tits, fucking, they look like an OnlyFans model, and then you tell them they look great, and they're just like, thank you. I don't know, but I just gotta sit right here, and I feel like what the hell is wrong with you? But that person is making themselves to be the fan. They don't know any better because their whole life they've been taking themselves off the pedestal. Well, you got to put yourself on the pedestal, okay? Because you see, when you start walking around life with the big chip on your shoulder, like you got to prove something, you are in American Idol, right? And your crushes the careers that you want, the money, the end goal where you're financially free, all of that is watching you. It's Randy Jackson, Paula Abdul, Simon Cowell. And there's Paula, like, yay, yay, and that's like the money coming in and out. Like, okay, you got a little bonus, the sales were going up, but then you quickly somehow, McDonald's, Starbucks, beer, video games, and then boom, the money's gone, and you're like, what the fuck, right? Randy Jackson, like, oh, okay, and he's laughing at your jokes, when you're about to sing. That's like the sign of, like, a girl smiles at you, she even gives you the number, right? But then the moment you start singing, the moment you start spitting that game, you fuck it up because you're acting as the fan, and next thing you know, yeah, I might have to say no, but Randy, weren't you just laughing at my jokes? Paula? I'm sorry, no, sweetheart. And then Simon is like, hey, you look like a bamboo out of the tropical jungles of Nigeria. Just like, oh, fuck my life, dude. I just want to die. But you see, I would put money that, and I know it's just an analogy, but even in real life, when those American Idol guests were auditioning, if they would have put themselves on the pedestal, who would have known how their fucking voice would have come out, okay? But we'll get into the spiritual side in another video. But when you put yourself on the pedestal, you become Simon Cowell. And the money, your crush, the person you want to be with, fucking financial freedom is coming into your audition, and they're auditioning for you. Can you imagine if your financial freedom was twerking and just shaking their ass trying to say, please choose me? Can you imagine if your SP fucking, like, came into the audition, you're Simon Cowell, and they're like, please fuck me? I want you now to be Simon Cowell, and I want you to put financial freedom, fucking physical appearance changes, whatever it is that you're trying to get, a job, person, they are auditioning for you now, okay? Now, the way I do this in my daily life is what I call self-pedestalizations, right? But to make them more easier to digest for you, think of them as cognitive reframes in your mind, okay? I tell myself things. If I notice that a girl is not texting back, I say, no, she blows up my phone so much that T-Mobile was getting traffic errors because of all the messages she was sending me, right? If I am low on money, I say, no, I have so much money that the banks explode every single time that I try to withdraw my available balance. I mean, they call me a terrorist whenever I make ATM withdrawals. Hyperbolic commands. I command things in my reality and they come out, okay? And try that. Try saying the opposite of what your mind is telling you. Try to put yourself on the pedestal and watch what happens, okay? And I actually have daily self-pedestalizations, daily affirmations, cognitive reframes that I give to clients, and that has been one of my best-selling things. And holy fucking shit, so many people are fucking buying it. I think I'm gonna have to hire somebody else to fucking help me with them. But I've had people instantly tell me that they've gotten overnight results. And I even had a girl again tell me yesterday, like, Neil Arthos, this shit has really been working, And I mean, they're the closest thing to a magical spell, practically, right? But it's not magic. It's not placebo effect. It's simply a cognitive reframe where, because your consciousness is the true reality, you will see that reflected to you when you change the way that you perceive yourself, okay? Links are in the description if you want to get some of those, and links are in the description if you want to work with me personally. And if you join the channel membership, anything, whether it's my affirmations or whether it's consultations, are discounted if you become a member. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.